That one was a lot better. There we go.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us on another episode of Veterans History and Lyrics Podcast. I'm going to get that right one of these damn times. Ever since the name change, it's kind of just been... Today, we're actually not going to have an episode with a song in it. We're just going to do a real quick kind of update to what in the world has been going on in our world with just everything that we've been able to get done. And then we're going to be going into just a few little history tidbits that I actually did the research behind. And I'm going to tell Dave. And by the way, I'm Spencer Robbins. We have Dave Faulkner. And joining us today, because Ranger Mike got grounded, is Eric. I don't know if you want your last name on there or not, so I'm not going to put it out unless you tell me it's okay.
It's all good. Shout out to the 80 Deuce.
Another Ranger, but we don't call him Ranger Eric because that just kind of sounds weird.
No. He's sick. Signal Corps.
No, okay, yeah, that too.
Hell yeah.
All right, but getting into a little bit of what's been going on. We are not having an actual episode this week because, once again, our people that were coming in for the Battle of An Nazariya and the song, the Naz, they've been sick. They've been having some other issues. Not going into all that, but they're not able to come out and they haven't been able to come out and record with us, so we're going to have to put that off for a little bit more. We might even go ahead and save that for the anniversary next year.
Could be.
We are going to be getting into the recording studio here soon. I would have had everything done and my computer moved downstairs yesterday, except for I ended up having to work on my dryer for 3 hours. Yeah, wet clothes coming out of the washing machine, not good, and dryer not running. Thankfully, Robbie actually built a clothesline out back.
Clotheslines still work.
Yeah, exactly. But moving on from that, we do now have an actual website up. It is still powered by Shopify. Everything that you go through will still be running off that. But it is vhlpodcast.com. I will throw the link up here as well as I will have it in the description down below. And then, now, I think... Is that all the announcements?
Then we've got merch.
We've got merch Shopify. On vhlpodcast.com.
Right. Through Shopify.
I'll cover Dave's face with a QR code.
And I have some things I have to get there.
On the merch?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So far, I've done all the designing and everything, so...
No, not that I need to build it. There's a couple I need to purchase.
Oh, that you need to purchase. Okay.
Yes.
On top of that, it is not only going to be the VHL podcast stuff that is on that website, it is also going to have just the post items that we've had up that we put in last time, as well as the Rockin' R's Woodshop merch is going to be up on that same website as well. You can go into the collections. You can separate out the 3 different ones. So far, I think my favorite is Shop Happens for the Rockin' R's. And I got to compete with Mike, so it's going to be the Get Historical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a 10 on the Faulkner scale.
No,
of course, I've kind of been running, so.
Yes.
Nah, it's all good, guys. I'm just here to get in where I fit in.
All right. Moral support. There we go.
Moral support. Right.
All right. Moving on. A little bit of history tidbits for the month of April.
Okay.
They're kind of in date order for the dates for the actual days of the month, but they're not. And then I kind of screwed up and missed one, and then had to go back in and add it in after another one. But anyway, they're not in chronological year order.
Okay. Well.
But April 3rd, 1944, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that African Americans could not be barred from voting in Democratic primaries, declaring white-only primaries unconstitutional.
44.
That was 1944.
Yeah.
We're still in World War II.
Right.
That's fucking crazy, because you would think that, at least for 20 years they've been able to vote, but you know how they had the segregation in the South and all that, and the intimidation.
And this was Texas, to where it went before the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court said, nope, can't do this shit anymore. You can't keep people from voting based on
they already
what color
had
they are.
Done the poll tax. Some of that had already been shot down. the literacy test to vote. There were several things with them.
Yep.
Out of the South, boy,
And then
they struggled hard.
And then in 1944, it was all ruled, nope, you have to let them vote.
Yeah.
It's a shame that it took a Supreme Court ruling to make that happen.
Oh, very much so.
Right.
But okay, then, April 4th, 1964. Can you tell me what that one was?
64. No.
Very good. A very interesting historical event because April 4th, 1964, the Beatles held number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5
On the charts.
on the Billboard Top 100 charts.
That's correct. Okay.
With number 1 being Can't Buy Me Love. There we are. Number 2, Twist and Shout. Number 3, She Loves You. Number 4, I Want to Hold Your Hand. And number 5, Please Please Me.
The album? Or was it more than one? I know one of them would have been Meet the Beatles.
I think it was more than one album.
It might have been.
1964, yeah, very easily.
Well, that was
could have
kind
been,
of the British invasion. That was
that was considered to be the peak of the British invasion.
Yeah. Stones, the Beatles.
Okay, then moving on. April 6th, 1896. There we are. The first modern-era Olympic Games were held in Athens, Greece, reviving the ancient tradition after 1,500 years, which is the same one that we've been having every 4 years since then. That we just had
Right.
a few months ago. Well, the Winter Olympics this year, but...
Right.
Then I'm going to... Actually, let me go ahead and do this one in kind of date order, so I'm just moving one. April 8th, 1975... Frank Robinson became the first African American to manage a Major League Baseball games with the Cleveland Indians.
Huh.
April 13th, 1360. This is also known as Black Monday now because of this event, and mostly in England. But a freak hailstorm killed over 1,000 English soldiers who were invading France.
Holy cow.
Damn.
Yeah, in April. Then, also April 13th of 1796, the first elephant arrived in the United States in New York City. In the quick brief search that I was doing on this one, I couldn't just pull up and say, okay, well, what in the hell was the elephant here for? I moved on and
Probably took it to the Bronx Zoo.
I don't know. I wasn't able to find
or a
what it was
circus.
here for.
It would have been
Either the
the
zoo
zoo.
or
Yeah, I
the
mean,
circus,
it could have
one of
been
the two.
Barnum,
Yeah.
Ringling Brothers.
April 14th of 1828, Noah Webster published the first edition of his American Dictionary of the English Language.
American dictionary.
American
Hence-
Dictionary of the English Language.
Color.
Hence the reason why
Spelled without
we
a
don't
U.
spell color without a U.
Right. Aluminum without aluminium without the extra.
Yeah.
It's spelled differently. Aluminum and
hate it when
aluminium
British
are
say
actually
that.
spelled different.
It's aluminum, not aluminium.
Well,
Aluminum. I know how the British say it.
they not just say it; they spell it different.
I know.
So, and
Yeah, they actually
technically,
spell
they're
it
probably
aluminium.
correct. Yes, and they're
No,
probably
they are not. The original pronunciation of it was aluminum. They changed it in their own language. That was actually told by Alex Steele. He was looking up and going, "Nope, this is." Oh shit, I was wrong. Apparently, the British are wrong.
I was wrong.
But we're going to go with the British are still right. No, you're not. It's aluminum.
Yeah, fuck aluminium and fuck the metric system.
No, we need the metric system.
Freedom units, freedom
Everybody,
units.
no,
But
everybody.
everybody,
needs
the metric system has its uses.
to be- It makes sense.
Yep. Okay, April 18th through the 19th, 1775. Can you tell me that one? 1775. Come on.
Yeah, I know what's going on, but I'm not sure of the date.
Are you sure you know what's going on?
Well, I got an idea.
Because this was the start. April the 18th into the 19th of 1775, the American Revolutionary War began with Paul Revere's Ride and the battles of Lexington and Concord.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I knew.
No.
Kind of knew that. I wasn't sure of the battle dates. Or...
Like I said, these are interesting things that I've found that happened historically in the month of April. And what?
And Paul Revere was not the hero of that story.
No. And he was not.
He did make a ride.
He was not the first one to ride either.
There was some teenage girl that
There was a
outrode
girl.
him.
Yep.
and
Yep.
She was riding like hours before him and hours afterwards,
Yep.
rallying everybody.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll dig into that one because, yeah, great story.
And there actually is a song on Paul Revere.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I don't think it has anything to do with the actual history, but
Beastie Boys.
April 21st, 1898. Well, you ought to know this because on February 15th of 1898, the USS Maine had its mysterious explosion
And Havana.
in Havana Harbor
Led to the Spanish-American
and was
War.
sunk.
Right.
But of course, you know, you already had the it was yellow journalism, but you already had the Cuban Revolution had started.
Right.
Then
We're going to talk about Teddy Roosevelt.
I was about to say,
No.
the Rough Riders.
no, I'm
and
not.
all that?
I'm not
I mean,
going.
is that-
I'm not going into Teddy Roosevelt with it.
Oh,
but
okay.
it was February 15th of 1898. The USS Maine had a mysterious explosion and was sunk in Havana Harbor.
Right.
It took until April 21st of 1898 for Congress to approve for Congress to declare war on Spain.
Okay, that's right.
For the Spanish-American War.
Well, I mean, it takes time to force a false flag operation. I mean,
Once again, this is not a conspiracy theory channel.
I know, I'm just making a joke.
Yeah, that was...
Even though, if I got a phone call or something from King Trout to go on there and talk about conspiracy theories, I'm in. Okay, but also that one led to a swift U.S. victory and a shift in global power because it was April 21st of 1898 and the Spanish-American War ended in 1898. It started and ended in the same year.
Right.
With the Treaty of Paris, which also granted the United States Puerto Rico, Guam, the Philippines,
Right. Right.
and there's one more that I can't remember right now. And of course, I didn't write it down because I thought I would remember it earlier today when I was looking it up. Then we have April 28th of 1770. Captain James Cook, there we are. Captain James Cook
Okay.
arrived in Botany Bay, Australia, aboard
The Beagle?
the
No, that's
Endeavour.
wrong ship. Wrong.
The Endeavour.
Yep. Okay.
This was the first recorded visit by Europeans to the east coast of Australia.
Right. Okay.
That's where they met the Aborigines and stuff, right?
Right.
But it was also the same voyage that he completely circumnavigated New Zealand. I don't know if that came earlier or later than him landing on the east coast of Australia, but James Cook is one of the ones that he was a British officer and cartographer, and then he went in and
Right. Okay.
well, then he found fame by completely remapping the coast of Nova Scotia. Then they started sending him into the Indies, and he completely redid the maps for the Philippines, Indonesia, first one to do New Zealand, the first one to do the east coast of Australia.
If he got Indonesia right back then, that was pretty spectacular because that's
That's
1,000 islands.
Oh, the Philippines are. The
Well,
Philippines
yeah, but-
aren't near as many islands, but there's a good dang many of them.
Yeah.
Okay, and that is the 10 tidbits that I came up for April this time.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm
Now,
gonna...
what I kind of need to ask you, and I kind of want to ask y'all too, would you like to have a just 10 tidbits of history that happened during the month that we're recording? You know, so put one out for May, put one out for June, put one out for July.
Oh, and give me a minute. For instance, I know April 1864, there was a pretty big event.
I might need that next year.
No, I'm dropping it. April 1864, that'd have been Abraham Lincoln got assassinated.
Yes, but
And April
Dave
19...
Dave is now just showing me up.
April, 1920... Shit. Anyway, there's a big boat that sank that kind of made...
the Titanic.
Yeah, kind of made a lot of things happen.
And
The
once again,
Vietnam War
I forgot to
ended.
do this earlier.
So yeah, I just did a quick scan, but yeah, there was some...
If you want a notebook that has our stuff on it, it's on the website, vhlpodcast.com.
But yeah, there's been a lot, and we could do it every year. I mean, there's... But
Oh, I'm not talking about every year. I'm talking about, like just
Oh,
10
for every
interesting
month?
things
Yeah,
that happen a month.
Oh, for me, narrowing it down to 10 would be difficult because honestly,
That enables us to continue it for a while.
right. But yeah, like I said, the big boat sank and the president got killed. The Vietnam War ended. That'd been what, 74, 75.
Okay, I'm
April.
saving
So-
that for April next year.
Okay,
So,
all right. Well, we'll cover that more. No, I don't.
there's plenty of other stuff that can make us cover that later on.
Oh yeah, and a lot of what we find for those historical tidbits, I can find songs on.
Oh yeah.
The fact that we found 2 songs on the Vasa, and actually
heard back from Blazing Stone. He
Yeah,
actually commented on the
Yeah.
Vasa video.
right. So that was cool.
That was
Wow.
definitely cool.
Yeah, I'll take the original artist getting back to us, and I just want to give a little heads up. We may have another one coming up soon with an artist that we are familiar with.
An artist that we have actually done an episode with before.
Correct.
And if anybody's actually paying attention, they're going to figure out who in the hell that is
Right.
from right here.
But she actually sent us a version of a song that she's done by herself, not yet with her band.
That she did not release with the band.
As far as I can find, she hasn't released it with the band yet. I'm really hoping
No,
that
not
she
yet.
will. But yeah,
And that should be interesting.
I'm looking forward to that because the story behind that song is pretty cool. When I first heard the song, I was like, hey, I gotta.
And I'm the one that told you, hey, no,
Yeah.
you gotta listen to this.
Yeah. So
I think I called you while you were at work, and I said, no, I don't care what the
might
hell
have-
you're doing
yeah.
right now. Listen to this song.
yeah.
Because you answered the phone like, why the hell are you calling me at work? And I was like, no. Rachel just sent shit. She just sent me this, and you gotta listen to it.
It's
So, what am I talking about? These people.
that's Rachel's.
If they're
our
just-
favorites, right?
Well, yeah, okay. So yeah, you said
and-
it. So
I can tell you, I've got at least 2 more in my pocket from Johnny Horton.
we probably got 20 more in our pocket from Johnny Horton.
I've
but-
got 2 right now that I want to hit. Johnny Horton did so many historical songs that
He was a balladeer.
he was a balladeer, and history is how ballads are written. He was a troubadour almost. Other than that, I think we've got some good stuff coming up. I've got some really interesting songs coming in.
I do have a I showed you the lamp, the very interesting lamp that's going to be on our table once
Right.
we actually get down into the studio. We still need to find a mini fridge
Oh yeah.
because I definitely don't want to have to walk upstairs every time we need to get a refill.
I'll buy a mini fridge for the fucking basement.
Hey, there's room there in the corner right behind us. We can throw it in there. Have the little freezer in there for if we want to have liquor in it.
Kegerator's where it's at, man.
True, but I'm kind of wanting to convert my fridge in the shop to a kegerator to where I can have like because I can fit 2 full kegs, or I can fit 3 pony kegs in it.
All right, I'll shut the fuck up then. You already got a plan, brother.
Well, this is for the shop where I film most of the Rockin' R's videos. So,
And I may appear in a few of them here. We're gonna while you do some. I've got some ideas for you, and I think we're gonna.
yeah, you got to be at the house Sunday.
But I'll find time.
All right.
No, we've got I've got some ideas for the Rockin' R stuff, and it would include some of my interests. I'm a woodworker also, but I'm also into lapidary and.
Yeah, really. I only traded you a lawnmower for a 6-inch joiner.
That's correct. And I'm going to find I've got some good pieces of some interesting woods, small stuff for smalls. So we've got a few ideas we've thrown around.
Most of the stuff I put on my lathe, it's all small.
Yeah. But
We've
got some ideas.
I do have a very interesting piece of walnut and a very interesting piece of apple that I would like to get up there. As well as I still have the, I think at this point in time it's like 300-year-old chestnut, American chestnut.
Damn.
Always fun stuff.
One of my carriers actually gave me it was a section of a beam out of an old barn.
I'm just about to ask, is it old barn wood?
Barn,
Yeah.
yep.
The barn was built in the 1700s. So this thing is at least 300 years old for this tree that this beam came out of. And for giving it to me, I turned him a small little bowl, which is also the one that I had it on the lathe, and when I started sanding it and everything, it just fucking exploded in my face. and then I had to glue the thing back together. Yeah,
lathes be like that.
Because it was definitely it was also the point in time where I realized, okay, I need to stay away from that section of the gears or the pulleys because it's built. But okay, other than that, you got anything?
No.
You got anything you want to say?
Well,
Because
like
you
I
haven't
said-
you haven't really said
Moral
much during
support.
this entire thing.
No, I mean,
Yeah, moral support.
the more I do this, the more I'm going to talk. But
That works. That works.
Okay, yeah.
first time,
All right. So, without any further ado,
Let's get a
let's
beer.
go ahead and roll on. Yeah, we definitely need to get a beer.
Yes, we do.
But thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us on another episode of Veterans History and Lyrics Podcast. Be sure you do check out our website, which is kind of lackadaisical right now because I haven't had the time to actually dig in and actually start building stuff.
VHLpodcast.com.
Yep, VHLpodcast.com. I'll throw it up top over top of us right here, and probably cover Dave's face with the QR code again. That's not going to show over top with the QR code over top of it.
No, that's fine.
Okay, if you're listening to us here on the YouTubes or watching us here on the YouTubes, be sure that you hit that like button if you like what we're doing down here. Also, if you do not like what we're doing, let us know what we're doing wrong down in the comments. If you have a episode that you would like to, or a song that you would like to see us cover, or a historical event that we can find a song on that you would like to see us cover, drop that in the comments down as well. If you're listening to us on one of the podcasting services, be sure you leave a rating and a review on there that might help somebody else find us. As well as the best way we can get around is by word of mouth. Tell your friends about us. Let everybody know if you like what we're doing, and you think they're going to be interested in what we're doing. Also on that, be sure you check out Rockin' R's Woodshop, because this coming Thursday, which is going to be April 15th, I'm going to be dropping another video on that, which is going to be a little bit of a nerdy themed one. So if anybody's paying attention to my Facebook on that side, which I'll drop the links for all that down below. And other than that, I'm Spencer Robbins.
I'm Dave Faulkner.
I'm Eric Ginder.
Y'all have a good night, and we'll see you next time.